Hello everyone, Praise Scooter here. Welcome back to more Ocarina of Time. I'll be using the full title of the game and the surname of the title interchangeably. Anyway, last time we basically went through the entirety of the Great Deku Tree. And we have actually done everything we can do in this place. I'm 90% certain. In fact, I can check right now on the map to make sure I haven't missed Right, we can't do anything in there because that room we need a future item for that room. So hey, we've done everything we can do in this area for now. We'll be back here in the future, but for now, we're done inside the Great Deku Tree. So let's go face off against Queen Goma. So for this fight, basically as long as you have all the items all the sub items you've acquired up to this point on your bars, you will do fine in this fight. But loose translation for this boss coming up here. You know how a lot of bosses have very flashy, bright weak points? This is no different. Yeah, Goma seems to like get a lot of anyway. Okay, though that doesn't work. So Goma has a lot of... It seems to be the first boss a lot, but what you can do in this fight to kind of help speed it up is keep an eye on Goma when she goes in the ceiling there. Oh, we're already done. When she goes in the ceiling there, you can shoot her in the eye. We kind of went super fast and didn't let her get a chance to spawn her babies. But you also saw me use Deku Nuts to kind of stun her out of her attacks. I really hope that all boss fights don't go super quick like that. Goma's just an example of how you can go super quick to finish off a fight really quick. You could probably do it quicker if you smack her with your Deku sticks. But yeah, you can use the Deku Nut to stun her for a little bit when she interrupt her out of one of her attacks, shoot her off the ceiling. Because when she's on the ceiling, she'll spawn her babies, and then she won't stop until you eventually shoot her down. It's a whole ordeal. Welcome to the Circle of Light, and this is your quick teleport out of the dungeon. So, you're not locked out of a dungeon if you take this, but it just does take you straight back to the beginning if you do take it. Well done, Link. Hi, Tree Dad. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell thee. Wouldst thou listen? Not really, but you're gonna make me listen anyway. Now, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Wow, just gotta go for the man of the desert, huh? Rude. Stereotyping much? Can I make this worse? I could probably make it worse if I keep talking. Give me about 5 minutes. I can somehow make this the worst thing that ever exists on YouTube. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. So should I be worried about him? Should I not be? Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. And Flore, the goddess of courage. Didn't cast supernova. It was pretty dope looking, but unfortunately, all it did was cause an implosion, thus killing the other 2 goddesses, and life as we knew it ceased. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru. poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirits of law to the world. Like Judge Dredd. Who's Judge Dredd? Don't worry about it, you'll learn when you're older. And Fodore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And the golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence. And the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. I usually stumble over my words much more when I do these kind of readings. Thou must never allow the desert man in the black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man, with his evil heart, to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. So I got forward for nothing? What? What? Yeah, yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I got off on what I wanted. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's finest hope. Finest and final. Help, I faint my brains going. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take the stone with thee, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse upon me. It's a little bright. Oh, that's why it's so bright. Gosh, this looks so much. Okay, I realize the 3DS family is a little bit stronger of a system, but this looks so much better in this version of the game. You got the Kokiri's Emerald, a spiritual stone. The future depends upon me, Link. Thou art courageous. Yo, I don't think this wilting effect ever like took hold this quickly. I think like they had a whole extra cutscene dedicated to this wilting process. Shouldst thou ever lose thy way, seek a vision of the path from the Sheikah stone that stands beside thy home. Navi the fairy, help Link carry out my will. I entreat thee, Navi. Goodbye. Tree Dad's dead. What? Tree Dad's dead. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. I imagine that's what it's like when we walk onto Mito. Hey Mito, sup Squirt? Tree Dad's dead. What? Tree Dad's dead. Speaking of, hi. Hey Link, what did you do? The great Deku, did he die? Yeah, killed him. Cold blood. How good did you let a thing like that happen? It's all your fault. You're damn straight it is. Sure, go ahead and stomp off. I'm gonna take a little side. Trip. You're not directed to go where I'm gonna go for a little bit here, but I'm gonna take a detour here, just to get an extra item to help us in our overall journey. But while I get over there, we're going to an area known as Lost Woods. It's in every Zelda game at this point, so this shouldn't be anything too new or worrying. But this is the only time I'm going to stop out here until we are directed to come out here. I gotta remember how to proceed through here. Like, if you memorize enough, you can just go on a path, so it's this one, yep. So this is all I want to do, is I just wanted to get to here at the very least for now. Because we can get an upgrade if we simply shoot... If we shoot the bullseye on that 3 times. Like I said, just a quick stop out here before we proceed on with our mission. Anyway, I said I mentioned earlier, I failed this. I'm gonna paraphrase what I said before, last episode, towards the end of it. There's a master mode version of Ocarina of Time put into this version of the game. If you want a master mode playthrough, let me know. Sooner rather than later. Anyway, we need to go through a certain... we have to go through a certain path in these, because if we just go in any old path... Oh, watch me get taught wrong. If we go in any old path, we just get kicked out of here. So you gotta kind of pay attention to what's going on. But anyway, I want to do that really quick because it gives us a ammo upgrade for the slingshot. The most shots you will be able to hold is... the most number of shots you'll be able to hold is 50. So we don't have the full upgrade for it yet, but getting 40 over 30 is good. Anyway, I believe this guy has a message. Yeah. So as a kid, I read that. I read that as a kid playing this for a time. I was like, well, they told me to go to Hyrule, but I'm not supposed to go to Hyrule. I'll die. Okay, being brave. And then I ran out here. And I was like, oh, okay, I haven't left the forest yet, I'm not dead. Oh, you're leaving? Hi, sorry, I know I only talked to you for like half a second. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link. How did you know this? Because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? Well, at least until this mortal coil I live in expires. I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. So they call it a, well, it's not, they call it a fairy ocarina. I think it's more reminiscent of what I believe is called a sweet potato ocarina. Listen, I don't know my woodwind instruments very well. Brass, I got you covered. Woodwind, not really. So this is the part that's gonna be the hardest for me, by the way, is because, well, playing only the N64 versions of all games and having the buttons be different is gonna be a chore for me. Excuse me. When you play Ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. Sure. About that. I'm just gonna... yeah, bye. He's dead, isn't he? Yep. Hyrule Field. Now, I'm currently trying to jog my brain on what we can do out in Hyrule Field. Much like any Zelda game, there's a few things you can do before you have to go to a plot location. I think there is only one thing we can do actually out in Hyrule Field right now. Let me pause and think for a minute. Can I go to there? Technically, yes, but it'll be more efficient to come back to that later. Yeah, we're just gonna go out right now. Or we're gonna go out to a sub location first. Kind of like a necessary stop, but Hoot, Link, look up here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. This is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest of times. If you go straight this way, you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. In the areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Tap on the lower screen and they open the map subscreen. If you don't know where you go to go next, try heading to one of the locations marked with a flashing dot. Do you get all that? Yes. Alright then, I'll see you around. Ah, yes. Voice acting classes are coming in clutch. So even though we can't see a radial dial on the map right now, if you're looking at the map while we explore, we are at the northern dot on the map. And we're actually going to take a little side trip. Normally they want you to go straight to Hyrule Castle, which is basically going straight south. But we're going to make a pit stop over to that housing cul-de-sac over there, so to say. Unfortunately, we also want it to be daytime when we get over there for everything we want to do. Well, for all 2 things we can do. And I'm just looking at one thing. Okay. So we can do 1 or 2 things at this place ahead of time. But unfortunately, when it gets to be nighttime, by the way, first Legend of Zelda game has a passing of time. We went to Okay, nothing in here. Oh, Rupee's in here. But yeah, we do have to deal with the passage of time, which means, I believe they're called Skulltulas, which actually I haven't been doing, but anytime you come against an enemy, I want it to be daytime before I do any of this, by the way. If you come up against an enemy, come on, there you go. If you see an enemy and you tap the Navi button, it will tell you okay, it's a Skulltula. So Navi will give you names of enemies and will also give you tips on how to defeat them if they're all up in your grill. Like I said, I wish it would be daytime, so I'm actually gonna take this moment to let it cut, but to cut while we get there. But what I should mention is all events that happen in this game. All events that will be happening in this game will actually... Oh, shoot. We actually want to go in at nighttime. I'm glad I looked over. So we're going to go in at nighttime really quick, but... what happened... Like, basically, there are very few areas outside of major towns that will allow time to pass. When you're in a major town or a major locale, time will not pass. Oh, I actually hear something. So there's a couple gold Skulltulas I want to get here. We can't get that one for a bit, so we're going to leave that be. But there is a handful of things we can do here now that I want to get at. Like, get the one out of this tree. Gold Skulltulas typically come out at night more than daytime. And how you find them is basically, they make a very distinct scratching sound when they're in the area. But like I said, they typically come out at night. They typically will be out at night and not during the day. But there are a few that you can locate during, during the daytime as well. I believe that's actually 2 of the 3 we can get at Lon Lon Ranch for quite some time. Oh. We may have to go back. We may have to go back to the, well, we were going back there later. Oh, there's another one on the wall we can't get for a bit. Okay. I guess all these ones here are in order which we should get them. So, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am using a guide to kind of help me with gathering of... Oh, shoot. I am using a guide to help me with the gathering of all Skulltulas. Gold Skulltulas. Just so I don't, do anything inefficient or out of order. But I want to make a stop here because this actually has... Slowly. Down. This area right here actually has our first... There we go, just a little hole there. Actually has our very first of a long-running... Well, not long-running. I guess there's only one Zelda game that's done this yet. Has the first piece of heart. Anybody who knows Link to the Past will know pieces of heart are 4 containers, give you a full heart container, which we actually got from that last boss fight with Goma, or Queen Goma. But full heart containers, but having more hearts means you can be more reckless. And because I'm doing the Let's Play curse is in full effect, so I will be doing dumb things. Anyway, we can't get that gold Skulltula yet because it's too high for us to get. So, as of now, we actually have acquired all gold Skulltulas we can acquire up to this point. Like, in a sense of going straight from point A to point B kind of thing. I mean, if you want to double back to Kakariko, now that it's nighttime, you can do that. But we'll be back there late enough anyway that I'll just kind of wait it out. We have better ways to control the day-night cycle as well. We can, instead of waiting like we are now, we can control the day and night cycle. Anyway, let's head back out to Hyrule Field for a quick minute so we can let the day pass. And you'll know nighttime is over because when the crows stop crowing, there will be an actual rooster like such. The Skulltulas disappear and it is officially daytime. Now, how this game is designed is daytime. Whereas, I forgot where I was going with the subject. Yeah, I forgot. Anyway. Oh, hi, Luigi.
What? What are you hanging around here, you little weirdo? I'm Ingo, and I mine the ranch. I've been working at this ranch for a long time for that lazy bum Talon. Today, for example, he's gone somewhere for a delivery that hasn't come back yet. So I'm doing all the work around here. Oh well, it's tough to be a working man.
Oh, we can't do what I thought I was going to do out here. Haha. Well, that's what I was on. So, if you are heading towards Hyrule Castle, you cannot avoid the cycle of day to night the first time through Hyrule Field. It is programmed in such a way where nighttime will come regardless of how you are progressing on your adventure. So, with that in mind, let's actually get ourselves over to Hyrule Castle. But before we go into Hyrule Castle itself, there is one little thing I want to do. Because see, Hyrule Castle, up on the drawbridge, actually has some money. And it's going to be kind of hard to do this with this circle pad. Basically what you want to do is head up here, and then do the roll move, and jump off the gate. Yes, I'll take damage, that's fine. Now here comes the point where I need to tell you that unless Grezzo has changed it for this version of the game, unless Grezzo has changed things for this version of the game, your maximum wallet size is 99 rupees. You can get a wallet upgrade later on, but right now it's 99 rupees. Anyway. And last thing I want to do before I end things off is I want to come into this house because this is a great rupee grinding spot, but B, hold on. In this crate, I remember some of these Skulltulas. Yes, breaking pots. You know, a Link's standby. But yeah, there is a gold Skulltula in the box in this pottery barn, we'll say. But if you want to get those pots up top there, you kind of want to leave these crates intact. But yeah, if you want more rupees, just come in here, break all the pots. I think it's like 20 to 40 rupees, depending upon how lucky you are. But with that, I'm going to leave things off here. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Ocarina of Time. And come back next time when we will proceed into Castletown proper and see what kind of fun we can get ourselves into. I'll see you folks next time. Take care.